Hey guys, how we doing?
Hey guys.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Baz and Sunny Real Talk.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
What was
again.
that?
I don't know.
You know what, that jingle that we need to get? We need to get one ASAP. Sunny just starts doing all this stuff with her hands. I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know.
Yeah, guys. Okay, yeah. Just please.
Oh God.
Maybe forward past that. All right, cool. Anyway.
But yeah, welcome.
All right, cool. This time I think we're going to go straight into it. No waffle. We're going to go straight into it and just speak about last week's big announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was?
Our new business venture, which is called the Networth, which is our private members, entrepreneur, business owners club. We are so excited about it. Since we put it on our page last week, we have been absolutely inundated with requests for further information because we
because we wanted to have that sort of response.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we didn't expect that sort of response. But even though we were secretly hoping for that response. So it was really good. And you know what, thanks to you, to everybody that's messaged us, DM'd us. There's been so many people that have just been trying to get in there, like literally, it's been crazy.
We've got a whole host of numbers, email addresses and messages to get through, trying to put them onto a spreadsheet and get them all organised. But yeah, we're getting through it. So thank you very much. So what we thought we'd do is just kind of build on what we said last week.
Yeah.
So last week we introduced the group. We told you a little bit about it, but I don't think we went into too much information. Today the aim of it is just to tell you a little bit more information, and then we're going to get an inquiry form put on the website just so we can start actually having conversations with people, and we'll talk you through the application process for it as well.
Yep.
So first of all, we start off, Baz, if you want to introduce the actual Networth Club, what it is.
So the Networth is something that came about from something that me and Sunny have been speaking about for a long period of time.
I'll probably say about a
year. Just under about 12 months we've been speaking about it, thinking about how we go about it, and we thought to ourselves, the same as we did with all our businesses, and the same ethos is that if we were to join a positive mindset entrepreneurial club group, what would it be like? And we believe that we've nailed it. And we get so many people. I mean, there's various people that I'm mentoring. There's a few people that Sunny's mentoring as well. And that is our kind of end goal, to share our knowledge and share what we're about. And we found that this way of doing it is hopefully going to be, well, it will be absolutely amazing. It's
perfect. What we've created is a really good mix of social events, networking events, coaching, seminars. It's a mix of everything. So we, as business owners, we've found that it can be quite a lonely place. Sometimes you feel like you don't have anyone to really talk to about what you're going through in business, if you're going through a high or if you're going through a low, or just other people to relate to. There's not very many people around that you can have those conversations with. So we just really wanted to create a kind of closed group where people can come together, be really open and honest with each other, develop really good, strong, solid relationships with each other. We want to create lifetime friends, really, and we want to do it in a really fun, positive way to add value to everyone's life. So there's going to be lots of different things that it's going to comprise of, different dinners, brunches, social events, drinks, but in a way that we're all just kind of learning from each other, elevating and growing. So it's not going to be too heavy, in the sense that we've looked at joining things before when we wanted to join things, and we felt like, God, is it too much of a commitment of my time? Am I really going to have to go there once a week and do X, Y, Z? And we've kind of moved away from them, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. I mean, it's for us, we just want kind of set, concise, positive stuff. We don't want, it is, some of these business entrepreneurship kind of things, they really want to kind of get really deep and involved into your business, which I think is great if you're wanting that on a mentorship level. Which we can do. Which we do as an ad hoc kind of thing, and we're doing that with certain people. However, this is all about what we've said that we're trying to do, and something that we've definitely put out there as a New Year's resolution, that we only want to be surrounded by positive vibes, positive vibrations, positive people, and people that are going to share our vision, and we can help promote their vision. Because as Sunny said at the beginning, being an entrepreneur is a very lonely space.
Absolutely.
And that's it really. It's kind of, we always say to our team, we've got various quotes around the office. We always say your network is your net worth. And this is where the net worth came from. So, it's not what you know, it's who you know. We believe that through our business journey so far, and years to come, we've met a lot of fantastic people, and we've got a great network around us. However, we want to meet people through this journey that I've got, again, they've got another network that then can become my network. Absolutely. And our network can become their network.
It's all about
all about growing that spider's web with positive people that aren't hating on each other, that are just wanting the best and are wanting to win.
I love it. Even when you talk about it,
it's buzzing, isn't it? Yeah.
Even when we talk about it, we get so excited. Just imagine so many people in a room together that only want to push each other, and then you never know who you might be sitting next to. It might be someone who could really add value to your business. You might be able to add value to their business. You could collaborate, you could work together. Even if you can't add value in a business sense, they could add value in other ways. Just being that sense of support, being able to share ideas with them, just being able to
share experiences.
Exactly.
A lot of business is about experiences, like whether you might be in one field and a totally left field and a right field, but the experience of the business is the same. The fundamentals are the same.
You have the same experience.
You know, if you need a solicitor, if you need a lawyer, I've got that guy. You know, you need a marketing guru. Sonny's got that person. This is what we want. We want to be able to pick up the phone, drop a group, a WhatsApp message in the group and say, I need this, I need it now. And you're going to have people that are going to be sharing your journey, promoting your business, promoting you as an individual, and just sharing it. So without any negativity.
Yeah, it's so exciting. So over the years of our business journey and our business life, we've met a lot of people that have added value to our life. We've also met a lot of people that haven't added any value to our life. But the people that have added value to our life, we want to bring them into the group. Other people, we want to have a variety of events.
Well, this is what we've always spoke about. Sorry to jump in there. The whole idea of this is that even when we started our YouTube channel, it was all about an obligation. And the obligation is, as entrepreneurs, we should be held accountable. We should be obliged to share our knowledge. It's not about taking from other people or wanting from other people or you're taking someone else's food off their plate. It's about how can we all sit around the same table and have a big feast together.
And that's what it's about. I think the core of what we do is about business being fun. It's fun, guys. It's an absolute blast. I mean, yes, there's a lot of stresses, 100% there's stresses, but sometimes as business owners, if you're watching this, entrepreneurs, you may find yourself getting caught up in a lot of the day-to-day running of the business, the stresses of it, especially if you're doing it by yourself. You may have days where you feel absolutely overwhelmed and you feel that every bit of free time you have, you should invest that into the business. However, we want to make this as fun as possible. We want business leaders to come together, sit around at a dinner together, sit around at a brunch together, share ideas and enjoy those moments together, a couple of hours a day, either face to face or virtually. It's going to be a mixture of events, and just really enjoy meeting new people, because that's important as well. Sometimes when you are in business, obviously when you're in a work environment, you meet different people. If you're working for someone, you'll go to an office environment.
One thing that we've really found this, we're going out and we're networking a lot now. We're traveling the country a lot. What we were before, obviously, COVID, and whenever we can, we do. Is that when you get into your business, you get so ingrained in it, it becomes your baby. You're in it every day. And I think one thing that we've definitely found, I've definitely found, is that going out there, meeting different people, meeting new ways of doing stuff and speaking to people has added so much more value to what we're doing.
Mind. It absolutely.
You think about it differently, like, oh my God, firstly, I'm not the only person going through this shit. Secondly, oh yeah, I never thought about doing it like that because so-and-so's doing it like that.
And thirdly, if you see someone doing something, pushing their boundaries or pushing their limits or buying something that's really nice, you think, you know what, I want that, I want a piece of that pie, I want that license.
Look at this now, 5 a.m. club that we started.
Exactly.
The reason why we put it out there publicly to say, yeah, we're doing the 5 a.m. club, because now I think every morning we have about 30 people now that wake up with us, isn't it?
It's really good, and we feel like that pressure to wake up.
I had a message yesterday. Someone said, you know what, I've motivated someone to get out of bed this morning, and me thinking about that person getting out of bed at 4:30, thinks, okay, well, I'm going to get out of bed at 4:30.
Exactly.
This is what it's about.
So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be essentially, it's going to be like a support group, really, a fun socialising support group where we all get together. So I think that's a great intro into the network.
So if you haven't followed it, check it out on Instagram. It's at @the_Networth. There's nothing on there as of this moment while we're filming. However, by this evening, website should be live.
Just like the page. Once you like and follow the page, then you'll start seeing content being put on. We're at the final stages of just putting content together, but we're getting there. So secondly, so we've given an introduction. Now let's talk about why you should join. So why should you join something that Sonny and Baz have created? Like why? What value could we possibly add to the group? So do you want to talk about that first?
You know what? Loads of it.
Talk about yourself first.
Talk about myself. I love doing that. I do talk about myself quite a bit.
Well,
to be fair, I never.
Have your moment.
Yeah. To be fair, me and Sonny, both of us, we never used to talk about ourselves. But this is something that we've started to really look back as gratitude and look back at what we've achieved. And there's a lot of people that say to us, "You've achieved so much." So now we started actually putting it out there that what we have achieved.
So just kind of bullet point.
So bullet point it. I went from working with family that didn't really work out to setting up by myself. I started from one convenience store and I grew that to 10 convenience stores within 3 years. I then started the dessert parlour business alongside Sonny, where we both grew that from one dessert parlour to 24 franchise stores in 2 different countries within 3 years. We then started a food service business, which is currently running, supplying desserts to over 300 retailers up and down the whole country. And then we both, I always say we because me and Sonny have done all this together.
We're doing it all together.
I know, so I'm shouting. I know, yeah, exactly.
So basically it's about both.
That's it, yeah. So and now we started, some of you guys haven't heard, if you haven't heard, I don't know which rock you're living under, but you need to hear Jack Life, JR Drinks is us. We started this from just us, to which is a company now that's had a, I'll put it out there.
Course,
we had a market valuation last year of £10 million. So we've grew that from 0 to £10 million valuation within 18 months. We've publicly put it out there, it's in all the newspapers, that we are going to be we are striving to be the second unicorn business. So a unicorn business is $1 billion business, and this is what we have in terms of aspirations for ourselves. And for us, we don't fail. Failure is not an option. So we will be $1 billion business, and we've got the support and network around us that have facilitated deals and taken businesses like Gymshark $2 billion status, and that was the other unicorn that's come out of the Midlands. So this is what we've done as of now, and the next thing obviously that we're doing is the net worth.
Absolutely.
And for us, it's just a global takeover.
Love it. So that's obviously an overview of the business, all those businesses we've done together, apart from the convenience store world. So I wasn't involved in the convenience store world. I come from a corporate background, so I did go to university. Baz didn't go to university. Following that, I went and did sales, and then I went into the dessert parlour world, and then that's where we basically started working together on everything we've done, growing a franchise business, starting a food service business, starting a drinks business, everything we've done all together. So the kind of value that we're going to add is talk about everything from starting a small business and how to scale it. These are all conversations that we can have with people on a regular basis when we meet. How to scale businesses, how to put your passion into basically a business, because everything that we've done started from a passion, really. And I'll just talk about our personal businesses, our personal journeys into business. So for me, it would be like being a mum in business. Obviously, I've got a very young family. I've got 4 little girls, all toddler age. How do I manage that with my busy lifestyle of work? So obviously, I'm busy at home, busy at work. Being a woman in business as well, I've suffered from imposter syndrome lots of times. Sometimes you feel like you're not quite good enough, that you don't fit in certain situations. There's lots of things that I feel like a lot of women would be able to relate to, because we can just have open and honest conversations about what it's like to be a woman in work. It could just be anything, finding that time for yourself, literally anything, just having conversations and letting them be really natural.
And there's some experiences, like, many people don't know, but my parents, they got divorced, and I watched my mom grow from a business and running that into multiple businesses. So there's a lot of stuff, and I know there's people that have reached out to me and said that they've had the same scenario, and I feel like there's so much value that we can add from our experiences, and there's so many values that other people can add from their experiences that have already added value to my life, that we're bringing part of this net worth.
So there's a lot of stuff.
It's going to be. We want to tackle taboo subjects. We want to tackle the stuff that people don't speak about. Men's mental health. I'm not qualified in that, but I know somebody who is qualified.
Have conversations.
But we also know people that come and do those talks.
We can get people that can add value. So basically, we share a lot of ourselves and our lives via our Instagrams, via this YouTube channel. So people do know about us, whoever watches us. However, being part of this, you might think, well, actually, I already know this stuff. You're already talking about entrepreneurship. You're already talking about this business mindset and everything like this via these vlogs. So why on earth am I going to go and be part of this group? Well, there's going to be a lot more conversations, in-depth conversations that you can have on a one-to-one basis and in a group setting than that we would actually share on these episodes. So that would be the purpose of you wanting to join that group. So there's a lot of nitty-gritty that we can get into, which we're really excited about. So I think that gives an overview of the Networth, why you should join it, just to kind of find out more on what value we can bring to the business. And now let's kickstart it with some Q&As, questions that we've had already come through and questions that I think most of you might be asking. So I'll start off with someone who's a small business owner. Are they able to be a member of our group? And our answer to that is most definitely yes. It doesn't matter about the size of your business. You could be a small business owner, you could be a seasoned business owner that's got lots of businesses, many years of business. It doesn't matter. What we're looking for are people who have got that growth mindset and that have got that inside them, that desire to elevate and develop themselves further. And also the key thing for us, because we're not just going to accept everyone to be part of this group, we're going to hand select. There's going to be an application process which we'll talk about shortly, but the key thing we're looking for is people that have that true desire to want to push themselves, and also that desire to want to push other people. That's really important to us. We don't want to have anyone in this room that's a bit of a Debbie Downer or a negative Nelly, as random as it may sound, but we only want positive people that are going to bring energy. If we kind of get a vibe from someone that they just want to take and not add value, they're not going to be a right fit for our group at all. 100%. So we are going to be very particular about the people we bring on board, because we're going to add a lot of value and be very open and honest. We want other people to do the same, because like we said, we're building a community. So that's those are probably the two main questions we've had in terms of, can I join if I'm a seasoned business owner, or can I join if I'm
there's definitely no barrier to entry. Everybody is more than welcome to join, but just got to tell us as to why. And we want people that are going to, as much as we're going to add value, we want people to add value, as Sunny said, to the group and to us as well. We're looking to take obviously positive stuff from this as well.
Another questions we've had, so how much does it cost to be part of the group, and what does it actually involve? You can answer that.
So it costs £1,000 per person per annum to be part of the group. There is no discounts if you're partners or if you're husband and wife, etc. It is that much, and the reason why it's stuck at that price is because there's so much value that we know that we're going to bring to the table. There's a lot of infrastructure costs. There's everything that's going to be, going back into this and working hard to this. We've got a team around us that are going to be pushing this forward and making sure that it's a success, making sure that everybody gets the value that they feel like they deserve from it. So in terms of workshops,
most definitely will get value.
What's the workshops? What are we doing?
So we're going to do a minimum of 4 virtual meetings annually and a minimum of 4 face-to-face meetings. So when we say minimum, that is literally the bare minimum. But we do have more planned, but we just don't want to overcommit. But what's
one of our other sayings? We always say under promise and over deliver.
We like to do
that's something that I say to our team, and there's a few quotes and stuff that we do. So that's, as Sunny said, that's a bare minimum. But we've got some big super stuff planned.
So we're going to do, it's going to be
when it comes off, it's going to be good.
Absolutely. So it's going to be a mixture of events, some intimate small events where it's going to be, just a few people in a room having a really nice dinner together and able to network and talk that way. We're going to have some larger scale events. We're going to have some virtual events whereby we're going to have guest speakers coming in to kind of push, empower you and develop you that way. We can have events at different locations. We can have social drinks. There's going to be a whole host of different types of events that are going to be on offer. And you'll just have, once you're a member, you'll have access to all of them. There won't be any additional fees unless there's something really special that we're booking, and we'll negotiate rates with whoever we're going to get into, and we'll try and get great rates for you guys. But we're pushing to get everything included.
It's going to be an element of parts of it, anything ad hoc or additional. It's going to be obviously put to the kind of community, I suppose, the Networth community, to see if it's something that people want to do. We've got Michelin star chefs that want to come and cater for us, and but if people want to do that and we feel like it's going that way, then we will just add to it year upon year, month upon year, month upon month. We're going to elevate and keep pushing forward, and we want the first round of 100 people that are coming in are supposed to be seasoned people that are going to stick with us and just watch this grow. And I know that I know what me and Sunny are capable of, and I think putting us in a room with 100 people who are on the same mindset, wow,
only way is up.
It's going to be a takeover. It's going to be a madness.
It really is. Any other questions that you think people might ask?
No, if anyone has got any questions,
if you've got any more,
in the comments below,
put in the comments
DM
below,
us.
DM us. Send a message via the actual Instagram group at the Networth itself. But yeah, we're really excited. Oh, question that I just thought people might, when's it going to start?
Yeah.
We're looking to start maybe mid-Feb.
Yeah, I think the first workshop should hopefully be mid-Feb.
Yeah.
We want to have things finalised by beginning of Feb, so in the next couple of weeks.
By the end of this month, definitely. We're nearly there, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
But we just want to get the whole
So I think we're
process.
north of about 40 people now that have joined. Some people have just got into it absolutely blind. They've squeezed the price out of us. We've given it to them. And so we went from like the 23 odd that it was like last week to the 40 odd that are now. So there's still 50 odd spaces available. It is on a first come first served basis. However, there is that vetting process that needs to be gone through
we need
as well.
to talk about the application process.
Yeah.
So the application process is going to be a very short, a short application form on our website, on the landing page. It's literally just going to ask for key details such as your name, your telephone number, your company name and your company website, just so we can find out a little bit more about your business. And then following that, we'll give you a call at a time that we'll schedule with you. It'll be a call from either Baz or myself, and we'll just discuss why you want to be part of the club. Just make sure that you're on the right page as us. Then we'll go back, Baz and I will discuss this, and we'll talk about how that person will be a good fit with the other members, because we really want to get members that are going to add value to each other's lives. So, you know, a mixture of different sectors and backgrounds would be excellent. And then once we've had that conversation, then we'll drop you an email or a call just to get you onboarded. And by that, we'll just send you out a questionnaire just to fill out and get some extra information from you. And then you'll be officially joined and you'll be part of our club, which will be really exciting. And then we'll just kickstart the events literally mid-Feb. I just thought, whilst I was saying that, another question that we've had as well, does it matter what sector you're from? And it most definitely doesn't.
Oh.
We've had people already inquire from a variety of sectors, from the convenience store world, from design backgrounds, from catering, hamper companies, lots of different...
people in sports, people that aren't even in that entrepreneurial space but are in a motivation mindset space, and they're doing sports and property.
We've had a lot.
Anyone and everybody, and this is what's so good about it.
We've had a real mixed bag.
The amount of transformable skills that are going to be able to be given from everybody, and the value that's going to be able to be added is just exponential. It's going to be great.
So I really hope that has covered all questions that you may have had. I hope that it's given you a deeper insight into what we've got planned. We are super, super excited to kickstart. And yeah, we can't wait to share the journey with you guys. Oh, and also another question, sorry. People might ask, does it matter like where you're from? So we've had a few people send us inquiries saying, can I apply from abroad? Unfortunately not, because all of our face-to-face meetings and events will all be UK based, so we're not looking to go abroad yet. But however, we do have global ambitions,
yes,
most definitely. We always do. So as long as you're UK based, it doesn't matter. Obviously, if you are in different areas of the country, we'll try to give you as much notice as possible for the face-to-face events, so you can make sure that you can get there. But UK based only.
Yeah, but some of the face-to-face events we will be doing up and down the whole country as well.
Yeah, we'll try and mix it up. That's what we want to do.
Yeah.
We want to do some down south, some in the Midlands, some up north. So it's kind of fair on everyone. And also, it's just great that we get to go to different places and experience new things. I think that's what we were excited about, experiencing new things together.
And hopefully some of the people that are going to join are going to bring their own assets to the business as well.
Absolutely. So, yeah, that's a key thing.
If you guys have got your own bars and clubs and stuff, and or restaurants, and you want to promote that through the Networth, we're going to be here to support.
That's a key thing. That's probably the most biggest thing that we can offer as a group, is that whatever your business is, we can all like work together to push it out there and support you with that business, to give your business as much exposure as it needs, because we can utilise each other's businesers really. So definitely. So yeah. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think we're good.
No, great. So thank you all so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our new business venture. We're super excited to have you guys on board. We're super excited to press a button and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you all. And like we said, if you've got any questions, drop us a call, drop us a message, and we will take it from there.
That's it, guys. And don't forget, your network is your net worth.
Definitely.
I just want to finish with that.
Yeah. Thank
All right,
you
guys,
so
take
much.
care. Have a great evening. Bye.
Bye.